peeps of YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat and you're watching Planning Calm. And here in this channel, I love to share with you all the many ways I can help you plan your way to calm and plan a calmer life. In this video, I'm going to share with you my Hobonichi pros and cons for purchasing Hobonichi products. I hope it is helpful and I hope you enjoy. I apologize, I've had to refilm this video multiple times because my camera is tripping out. So I hope I remember everything that I wanted to add in this video, but if I didn't, I will make sure I put it in the description down below. And also, I'm hot. We're having a very hot blazing summer right now here in Canada. If you're Canadian, drop a Canadian flag in the comments. Let me know. I got some fellow Canucks out there. And if you're not Canadian, please tell me where you're from in the comments or drop your flag in the comments. I would love to know because I love seeing the Calm fam from all different types of places and spaces. And also, before I get into the video today, I do want to introduce my 10K giveaway. That's right. We hit 10K here in the Calm fam on Planning Calm, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who have participated in liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all the good things with the content here. It fills my cup and it warms my cup to know that we have a wonderful community here of like-minded people who just love on each other and love sharing our passions for being calm and having a calm lifestyle and planning our way to calm. So thank you so much for being here. And if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. I don't need to tell you, boo. You know what to do. But the details of the giveaway, I'm going to put them in the comments down below. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, subscribe to all of my platforms, and give this video a like. Extra brownie points if you share the video. And I will have 4 winners for this giveaway. This giveaway will have 4 winners and is open internationally. So I want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to just enjoy some of the love that you have given me here, and I'm so happy to share this giveaway with you. So again, check out the description below, folks, and without further ado, here are my Hobonichi pros and cons to help you plan your way to calm. So here we go. All right, Calm fam. So in front of me, I have a bunch of Hobonichi planners I have purchased over the years, and I wanted to take you on a Hobonichi pros and cons list in case you are on the fence about purchasing a Hobonichi product, one of their planners, whether it's the cousin in the A5 or the weeks or whatever. And I wanted to kind of take you through and give you an informed information about, the pros and cons about purchasing Hobonichi. Now, I love the company. I love the products. They're great, but they're not great for everybody. And so if you're on the fence, especially with the sale that has recently been going on, along with the Sterling Ink, which is kind of like a very similar product to the Hobonichi, then I hope this video gives you some great information. So we're going to start off with the pros first. So these are the pros to the Hobonichi product. So first things first, I'm going to start with the A5 planner that I have here. This is the A5 or the Hobonichi Techo in the cousin. It's the A5 size. And the pro number 1, the first pro is paper. The gorgeous fountain-friendly paper. Now, if you're a ride or die planner person, then you would love the ultra thin, and I can't pronounce this, so I don't want to butcher this name, but I'm going to leave it on the screen for you so you can see how it's spelled. But the paper, this type of paper is unique to Hobonichi and a lot of other planners because it is paper. It's paper thin, it's lightweight, but it's strong. And it's, in most cases, resistant to bleeding and feathering. And it's especially awesome for fountain pens and watercolors if you decide to do watercoloring in your Hobonichi planner. And so that is a great pro if you are looking for that type of thing. The second pro to the Hobonichi is flexible layout options. Now, again, in the cousin is what I call a comprehensive planner. So it's comprehensive because it has the monthly layout here. It also has weekly layouts that you see here, and there's 52 weeks here, and you can decorate it however you want. It's really great, really easy to use, and just fantastic. But what makes the Hobonichi cousin great too is that it has daily pages. And the daily pages are helpful if you want to do some more journaling or personalized planning. It just lets you choose what works for you in regards to your planning style. So whether that is a daily, weekly, or monthly, the fact that it comes in a combo is a great option. Now, again, if you are somebody who kind of knows how you plan, maybe the weeks would be a better option. Now the weeks just come with weeks. And so I use these. So this one I've used in the past as my diet or fitness type planner. And this was at one point my work planner. And I like the weeks a lot. And I just think they're a great size. I also have this size as well. I'll leave it on the screen because I can't recall what size it is specifically. But this is great too for daily planning. What I also like about the Hobonichi Pro number 3 is that it has deep customizations and aesthetic. So if you are somebody who likes the various aesthetics. I'm going to try to find a blank one. Here we go. So you can see here that it comes with dot grid pages and printed quotes here at the bottom. There's also moon phases and weekly indicators along the side here that make it ideal for journaling or adding stickers or adding washi tape or clippings, or like if you see here, whatever you want to do, it's great for that. The customization potential is amazing. Also, what I love about Hobonichi, the Pro, another Pro, is the compact size. Now, this one here, I love the fact that they come in a variety of sizes depending on your planning needs. Now, the weeks is great if you're somebody who kind of wants a no frills type of planning and you love its compact size and slim design. Another pro is it's built for quality. If you don't want to, be worrying about your planner falling apart on you mid-year, the Hobonichi could be your best bet. It has wonderful binding, and the fact that it can lay flat, it's just, that attention to detail makes all the difference when you are in the throes of planning. And lastly, what I love about it is that everything is in one place. So many users, many planners love to use different kinds of notes and planning and planners and journaling reminders, all kind of scattered within, but the Hobonichi allows you to do all that stuff in one place and in one book. So those are the pros of the Hobonichi. Now the cons, it's funny we mentioned paper because that is actually a con for me. When it comes to the Hobonichi, I gotta be honest, I'm not a fan of the paper. I find the paper is just, because it's super thin, I find that it smudges easy with a gel pen and, sometimes even a fountain pen, and it takes a while to dry. And, I'm a heavy-handed pen user, and so I find that, when I press, the indentations of my words transfer on other pages, and I don't always like the look of that. And also too, it's easy to wrinkle the pages, again, because they're so thin. So sometimes protective tools like, a cardboard or something is needed when you are using these pages, and it's kind of fussy like that. I don't like that. Probably my most important con is the price. Now the price can range anywhere from $40 to $100, depending on the format and the accessories you buy. But because I live in Canada, the shipping and the import duties, honey, gets me every time, especially, if I order from specific Hobonichi related sites. And so for me, the price of it is just not worth it at this juncture in my life right now. Maybe when my finances are, a little bit more forgiving, I can, splurge on that. But for now, it's just a little bit too much. It's about $30, $40 more than I want to pay for this type of planner. But again, I absolutely love it. Now, another con that you may encounter with the Hobonichi is that it can feel a little overwhelming. Now, for one person, they may really love the fact that it's comprehensive, like the cousin, for instance, and has all of these pages and sections that you can use. But for me, an avid planner, sometimes I felt a little overwhelmed by the daily pages and just being able to fill it appropriately. Sometimes I may not always have everything together. Sometimes I don't have anything going on. Sometimes I'm just too busy to plan. And I just found that sometimes I just felt overwhelmed. But I have to give myself grace and realize and remind myself that I don't have to stress about my planner. It's just a planner. But, for some people who are into that, it may be stressful. Also, Just another thing that I just kind of turned me off with this planner was and is all the extras. So for me, I really didn't like the quotes here and the moon phases. I'm not into any of that stuff. The informational scriptures and this and that. Like, if these were just blank pages, I think I would prefer that better. But I found that it just, all of these little extras just took up space. I know you can buy the Hobonichi without, or I believe you can buy it without the quotes. I'm not too sure, but I know for this version here, actually, no, it's not. I don't even know if it does. Don't quote me on that, folks. But I just, the pre-printed text I found too distracting for me. So that's my thing. So in conclusion, is the Hobonichi a right fit for you? Well, here's my thoughts. It's a great fit for you if you love expressive, creative, journaling, and you love to journal and plan and do all the good stuff. This is great. Bullet style planning, this is great for you. If you appreciate a minimal design, the Weeks would be great fit for you because it is by far probably the most minimal Hobonichi product. Like, it is great. You just kind of get in, get out, do your thing, and you can customize it however you want. If you write with a fountain pen, if you're a fountain pen or a, classic pen writer, you may enjoy the Hobonichi planners as well, just because of the paper. And if you want a stylish and compact planner that you can personalize, again, Hobonichi's got your back. You can choose from a variety of their different sizes to help fit your planning needs. Now, my thoughts. You may want to skip Hobonichi if you prefer a simple and affordable planner that has like a rigid structure. This could be just a little bit too open for the average or the novice planner user. So skip it if you want somebody who, or if you are somebody rather, who wants just like a rigid, simple structure and design. Also skip it if you don't want to worry about the smudges and you are somebody who takes pride in your pages and wants everything to look good and all that stuff. You may be hesitant to stick with this type of planner because it may not work for you based on the facts I just mentioned earlier. If you need a modular or flexible, like the ability to add pages like if you need the ability to add pages or remove pages like a Happy Planner, definitely skip on this one. The Happy Planner allows for that flexibility, whereas the Hobonichi does not. And finally, if you want a planner that comes with customized sections, like if you want a comprehensive planner that focuses on fitness and budgeting and home finance, like things like that, then this planner may not be for you because it may not provide you with all those needs. But for everything else, it's good to go. So my final thoughts, Hobonichi planners, they're beautiful, they're wonderful. I love Hobonichi products. I feel like they're thoughtfully planned out and well designed. They are truly a very well thought out planner. The aesthetics, personalization, everything I think is really good. With that being said, they do come in with a few caveats, mainly the price tag. For me, I find that the price is a little bit too high, the paper is a little too delicate, and I don't have the flexible layout that I would like. And yeah, it may not be everybody's bag. But during the sale and during the launch of various planners that come out on the market, you really got to know who you are as a planner and what works for you and what's right for you. Part of planning your way to calm is figuring out who you are as a person, not being afraid to make mistakes. So you may buy a planner thinking it is your fit, and then it turns out it's not. That's okay. Don't worry about that. But honestly, if I were you, I would hop online and get some downloaded pages of the Hobonichi in various sizes and just plan a couple weeks in it and see if it's the right fit for you. So there you have it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information has helped you, and I hope it helps you on your planning journey. Don't forget about the giveaway. Again, all the information for the giveaway, my 10K giveaway, will be in the description down below. And don't forget to follow and like this video and share with your friends and do all the things, subscribe and be a part of the Calm fam. I'm so thankful that you're here, taking time in your busy schedule, spending time with me today. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care, be well, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next planner video. Bye-bye, parrot peeps.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here.